Hey, Stephen. With John being out, is there the plan now to return to sort of the injury management situation and back-to-backs going forward? And how did he come through the game on Wednesday after being out for the previous four?
He came through pretty good. But yeah, moving forward, we are going to just make sure that we're smart about his injury management, the wear that he has, all of these things. So, yeah.
Is that, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it looks like he might just play one game of the back-to-backs.
Is that for the old Achilles thing, or the hip, knee, hamstring stuff that he had in the last few weeks?
I'm sorry, I'm cracking up because it says his TV is about to turn off in 10 seconds.
And we can't figure out how to turn it off.
Not to have it, but it's the knee.
It's the knee. Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Jack Allen.
Hey, Coach. What type of problems can Rajon Rondo cause to a defense, and how special is it watching a guy like Rajon Rondo?
Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me! What the fuck is that, Coach?
Hey, Coach. So, what does a guy like Rajon Rondo cause defensive problems for opposing teams? And of course, what is it like watching this type of guy like Rajon Rondo play again basketball in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, he puts so much pressure on the defense with his ball handling ability, passing ability, smarts, knows who needs to get the ball when and where, and he's shooting the ball extremely well this season. So he makes every team that he plays on better, and he's like a coach on the floor. So, yeah, he's just a good basketball player, good, super, super smart player who just makes all those guys around him better. And before I get to the next question, Jonathan had asked me about John and his injuries and whatnot. I think that's when we got cut off. And the reason that we're trying to manage John is because of it's his knee, but it's not like his knee. It's like right behind his knee that he's been having issues with, as well as his hip. So, yeah, those are the injuries that we're just trying to kind of manage at this point.
Thank you.
Cam Buford.
Hey, Coach. I want to ask you about Kevin Porter Jr. Since you've had him on your team, kind of what has he brought to your team? And then what's the ceiling for him, do you think?
Yeah, he's been really good for us. We've changed his position. Not even sure what position he played when he was at USC, but when he played for Cleveland, he was more of a wing, and we made him a point guard. And he came in, and we sent him to the G League bubble, and he had really big time success down there as far as scoring and assists and rebounds and all of those things. And, you know, kind of just concentrating on basketball during that stretch. And we brought him back, and he has been good for us. He's a very good ball handler. He is a passer who sees things before they happen, and he can score. So as far as his ceiling, I don't really know what his ceiling is. I've just kind of tapped into him for the last, I don't know how long he's been here, like 20 games or so. But we're looking forward to his growth. We're looking forward to working with him this summer and seeing where the ceiling is, seeing where we can go with it. But we're not putting any limitations on him as a person or player.
Understood. What did you see in him that you felt comfortable enough to give him the ball as a point guard?
I would say Rafael Stone, who's our GM, saw a lot of, not a lot, but just like some similarities between him and James Harden, and felt like, hey, maybe him at the point would be something that might work, and let's try it. And he's taken it and run with it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Lawrence Maury.
Hey, Stephen, good to see you. We have DeMarcus Cousins here with the Clippers now. He's on a short-term contract. contract. Obviously, he was with y'all to begin the season, and wanted to know like what kind of impact he made, not just on the court but off the court during his time with the Rockets.
Yeah, we enjoyed having Cuz on the team. Obviously, on the floor, he gives you rebounding. He can stretch the floor and make threes. He gives you physicality. He gives you the ability, if you're playing against a big, strong center, he can guard him with no problems and no help and all of those things. And then off the court, he's a veteran who's seen a lot of different things, can help the younger guys as far as coverages and just NBA type things that you see. And he's super, super smart. So, yeah, he gave us all of those things when he was with us.
Mark Berman.
Stephen, can you share your starters tonight?
Yeah, we're going with Kevin Porter Jr., Avery Bradley, Shawn Tate, Kelly Olynyk, and Christian Wood.
Thank you.
Adam Spolin.
Hey, Stephen, you talked the other night about how well you guys were able to switch in and out of defenses. Is that what you had envisioned for this group before Christian got hurt, that you can play multiple different styles, basically maybe switch off possession by possession even?
Yeah, that's the goal. At some point, we're kind of working through it, and without practice time, it's been hard to, and with the ever-changing lineups that we have, it's been kind of hard to get to it, but I think I might have even said in my opening press conference, that's kind of how I see things as far as us being adaptable and being able to change on both ends of the floor. And last game was a good example of it, being able to blitz and then switch and then, play a little bit more standard and then right back to blitzing was good for us. And it helps keep teams off balance, and you'll see a lot of teams mix some zone in, and we do that as well. But last game is more of the pick and roll coverages that we changed up, and we don't want to give the great players, and that's what they do. They're going to put them in pick and roll. We don't want to give them the same look every time.
Is that where Christian's value really shows, because he has the ability to anchor those types of defenses?
It does. It does. I mean, defensively, he can switch, and he switched on to Luka a couple times and did a good job, and he can get out there and blitz, or he can, if Kelly's in the blitz, he can rotate and get out to guys and either test or run them off the line. So his versatility with his length and his quickness really allows us to kind of change things up defensively.
Mark Berman.
Stephen, is there any kind of update on Eric Gordon, how he's coming along?
Yeah, he's coming along slowly. He was at shoot around today, and he's been doing some spot shooting. But as far as the timetable of him coming back, I wouldn't anticipate him coming back relatively soon. But hopefully, I don't even know what relatively soon means, but hopefully at some point he'll be back within the next little while.
Okay, thanks.
That's a terrible answer. I apologize for that, but I just don't know.
You worked around it.
Zach Allen.
Hey, Coach. Wait, will Amani Brooks, get minutes tonight, Coach?
Probably not. Probably not. We're just trying to work him in. We haven't had a practice with him yet. So, yeah, I don't anticipate him playing unless something unforeseen happens. But, he knows what we're doing as far as our offenses and our defenses. And if I need to throw him in there, he's prepared to do. I'm prepared and he's prepared.